He asked me when was my last relationship, and I responded and told him that I've never been in one. He paused, looked at me as if I was some sort of endangered species, which in today's society, I mean, I kinda am, but who knew that 5 words had the ability to make a man speechless? Suddenly his words found him again as the elephant in the room found its way to my chest, and then he asked, can you make that make sense to me? And this was my attempt. So I've never been in love. Yes, I know I'm 26 years old, but love still hasn't found me yet. I value love. And honestly, I think this generation gets that confused with lust, because it's funny how as soon as I say I'm not giving it up, another talking stage bites the dust. And as much as I want the experience, I'm not desperate for it. I want to fall in love, not trip into it by booby traps of... I want to fall in love, not trip into it by booby traps of sweet talk and butterflies. I've seen the results of those bruises, the wounds of allowing your feelings to control your choosing, and I don't want that. Some call that picky, but I call it standards, and sometimes the higher they are, the longer you have to wait, and that's okay, because I mean, why would I want fast food when I know that I deserve soul food to be on my plate? I want love to nourish me, not just satisfy my cravings. And I'm not gonna lie, it hasn't been easy waiting, but why would I sacrifice a garden for an apple? In other words, I've seen the results of allowing temptation or instant gratification get in the way of the blessing that God has for you. And you know, the heart is one of the most fragile gifts that you can give away, and mine is way too valuable to be handing it out like free subscriptions. If you don't see my worth, I'm not waiting for you to buy into it. And I personally think that's another reason why love hasn't found me yet. It was waiting for me to first find it within myself. And you see, the dating pool is contaminated with fragments of broken people swimming around trying to find it in somebody else, polluted with social media standards and the toxins left behind from open wounds that never had the chance to heal. And I'm not saying I want this perfect love, because that does not exist, but I want a type of love that runs to God after an argument instead of their friends, type of love where we have ambitions of building with each other and leaving a legacy behind for our future kids, type of love that makes you think about the 90s when I reminisce, type of love, Jones, that got you dancing in the rain because what's a storm when I'm with you, type of love that ignites your inner child and makes you believe again that happily ever afters can come true. So yeah, I've never been in love, but I know when I finally am, it'll be worth the wait. And after all that, he said, yeah, this ain't gonna work. Thank you.